Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Despite centre's assurance, BJD launches statewide stir demanding higher quota of rice under the National Food Security Act. Commissioner Police arrest Krishna Builders owner Satyavrata Dheer for allegedly duping a man rupees 20 lakh and having links with the chit fund company. Captors release Niladri Samantrai, father of contractor Raghunath Samantrai of Molipada village in Nathama, who had been kidnapped 2 days ago. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik writes to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking his urgent intervention to save the decrepit Jagamohana. And challenging Commissioner Police, teenage girls peddle brown sugar in Bhubaneswar slums. Now the details. Notwithstanding Union Food Supply and Public Distribution Minister Ramvilas Paswan's assurance, ruling BJD on Saturday launched a statewide stir demanding higher quota of rice under the National Food Security Act NFSA. The BJD is launching these demonstrations at all the district headquarters across the state. Moreover, the party will organize protest rally and will submit their demand memorandum to the governor through the district collectors. Earlier on 3rd May, the ruling party organized a rally in Bhubaneswar at Raj Bhavan. On 11th May, Union Food and Public Distribution Minister Ramvilas Paswan slammed the state government for politicizing Odisha's demand for an increase in rice quota under the National Food Security Act. Paswan said the centre had never refused to do so and was already looking into this matter. He also assured that the demands will be implemented in June 2016.
देखो आपको दाबी कहले हम ना कहीं केंद्र सरकार जिते नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट लागू करने ओडिशार खाउटी मानक सी गोटे सर्वे जरिया आम करदेलु ओडिशार खाउटी माने कौन प्रिफर करती चाउल ना गहम तेणु ओडिशार जो सर्वे होगी जाइला आमर मेजोरिटी 90 भाग लोक चाउल पसंद करती और चाषी कूलर लोक मैंने सका पखाड़ खाइबे गरम भात गाधुआ बेले खाइबे एवं राति अनेक लोक पखाड़ खाती तेणु ये नजर ओडिशा सारा रही ओडिशा तार निज मत कौन कौ चाउल अधिक दरकार बोली से मत ये सर्वे जरिया ओडिशावासी जन सारा पर आमको बाध्य करुँच गहम उठेवाई जो राज्य खाउटी माने चाउल पसंद करुँच तेणु आम अधिक मागुना जहाँ सर्वे ओडिशा रिक्वायरमेंट देशार खाउटी माने सरकार देना खाउटी माने सर्वे रे जो रिक्वायरमेंट चाउल देइचंती आमे सेतिकी ओडिशावासी दाबी करू
ओडिशार अधारू बेसी लोक चाउल उपर निर्भर भात उपर निर्भर आमर तीन वक्त लोक आम लोक 3 वक्त भात उपर निर्भर करती आमको संघीय व्यवस्था अनुसार आमको जी चाउल देवा कथा ताकू नहीं देखिए आम उपर गहम गोटे बोझ दौरान गहम देवार उद्देश्य है उत्तर ओडिशा जो गहम अच्छी आम उपर लदी देवा चेष्टा कर तेणु से गहम आम आम दरकार नहीं आम जो चाउल दरकार आम से मागुचु यहाँ जो आम जो मागिलु आमको गहम जी देवा कथा 85-15% से 15% जब हम नहीं आम बेतलु सडनली से गोटे मीटिंग कर कहले आमर माननीय मंत्री आम जा कहले खाद्य मंत्री को से कहले आम आपको आम चाउल आम देवु आम धान आम जी दरकार आम आमको देवु किंतु से कहीदेले कथारे कहीदेले.
The Commissioner Police on Saturday arrested a city-based real estate businessman for allegedly having links with the chit fund company. According to the reports, Satyavrata Dheer, owner of Trishna Builders, who owns multiple residential and commercial properties in and around Bhubaneswar, was arrested from his residence at IRC village in Nayapalli area in Bhubaneswar. Dheer was arrested for duping people of above rupees 20 lakh, police said. This apart, the police also added that there was an allegation against the builder of duping of rupees 20 crore. It may be noted here that the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI), which is investigating the multi-crore chit fund scam in Odisha, had already grilled Dheer several times in connection with his alleged links with the Artha Tattva Group, a major player in the multi-crore chit fund scam. Niladri Samantrai, father of contractor Raghunath Samantrai of Molipada village in Nathama, who had been kidnapped 2 days ago, has been released by his captors on Saturday morning. According to the sources, Niladri was dropped off by his kidnappers near Ferigaon at around 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. Police later questioned Niladri about the incident at his farmhouse. Notably, Niladri was kidnapped by 4 miscreants at knife and gunpoint from his Molipada farmhouse on Thursday. As per the allegations, Niladri was kidnapped by 4 miscreants who came in a car and entered the farmhouse from the backside gate. The miscreants threatened the security guard of the farmhouse, who protested and left a letter claiming Maoists' hand in the kidnapping. Later, the miscreants also demanded rupees 5 crore ransom to release Niladri. In a tragic incident, an elderly man was charred to death inside a room after rescuing his daughter-in-law and grandchildren from a fire mishap at Norada slum in Balipatna area in Khordha on Friday night. The deceased has been identified as Mir Urfan Ali. According to the sources, the incident took place last night when Mir, along with his daughter-in-law and grandchildren, was sleeping inside a room. Some unidentified miscreants allegedly set the house on fire. After realizing that the house had caught fire, they all attempted to get out of the room, but they were unable to do so as the miscreants had locked the room from outside, the sources added. Finding no other option to get out of the room, Mir first rescued his daughter-in-law and grandchildren, but he was not able to come out of the room himself and was burned alive inside the room, the sources informed. On being informed about the incident, Balipatna police rushed to the spot and started an investigation into this matter. Though the exact reason behind the crime is unknown, it is believed that it may be an outcome of a love affair, an investigating official said. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Friday wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking his urgent intervention to save the decrepit Jagamohana, the hall facing the sanctum sanctorum of the 12th century Lord Jagannath shrine in Puri. In his letter, Patnaik urged Modi to instruct the Director General of Archaeological Survey of India or ASI to reconsider its decision to disapprove the proposal sent by the core committee for the repair of Jagamohana. The Director General of ASI may be instructed to reconsider the proposal and come up with a concrete solution as early as possible in the interest of the safety of the holy shrine. The Chief Minister said while giving an undertaking that the Odisha government would bar the entire cost of the repair work. Disapproving the ASI decision, Patnaik said, "We are highly concerned about such indifferent attitude of ASI, as any further delay in addressing the problem may lead to a serious situation." Patnaik said, reminding the Prime Minister that a similar situation had occurred in the case of the Sun Temple, leading to the collapse of its Jagamohana, which necessitated filling up of the structure with sand and preventing the entry of the visitors. Earlier in the day, Law Minister Arun Kumar Sahu chaired a high-level meeting which decided to seek the opinion of ASI on the proposal of the core committee, which had suggested to install a stainless steel structure inside the temple. In the absence of stringent action by the authorities, drug peddlers have turned many slums in the capital city into brown sugar trafficking hubs. Surprisingly, the contraband drugs are being sold with impunity just a stone's throw away from the nearby police station. But what is even more alarming is that girls in the age group of 10 to 15 are engaged in selling the drugs. OTV has stumbled on one such illegal brown sugar den in the Horadipodiya slum here. Investigation by OTV has revealed that children, mainly girls, are used by the racketeers to sell the stuff to avoid the prying eyes of the police. They keep small quantities of drugs for sale to avoid police attention. The packets are sold for anything between rupees 100 and rupees 500, while code words like Potta and Godia make sure that only legitimate customers can assess the illegitimate substance. Investigations have further revealed that in a majority of the cases, the prospect of quick money lures whole families to plunge into this business. To make a quick buck, even school-going children are engaged in this illegal trade. According to a peddler, students are their major customers. The police, however, has a different tale to tell.
तो बहुत टाइम रे हमरो विभिन्न हमरो उपाय अवलंबन करिक आम रेड करि थाउ तो एमिति न हो जे कोनोसी प्रकार माने प्रॉब्लम होची किबा माने हम करि परनु हमरो सेटा प्रयास चली छी जे तार केमिति करी जो टोटल नेटवर्क को हम केमिति बस्ट करि परिबो आ सेति पई अर्लियर सीपी सर भी गोटे स्वतंत्र स्क्वाड भी करिसंती हमरो भी पुलिस स्टेशन मानन सब को आइ छी.
The student of the School of Nursing at the SCB Medical College and Hospital, who had leveled allegations of ill treatment and caste-based remark against the principal of the institute, recorded her statement before the police in Cuttack on Friday. The complainant recorded her statement before Mangalabad police under section 161 of CRPC. Another student also recorded her statement before the police as a witness. Prior to this, the tribal girl was taken for a medical examination. It may be mentioned that the authorities on Thursday declared sign die and asked the students to leave the hostel by 7:30 a.m. on Friday. Notably, the students had filed an FIR against the principal, Kajal Rani Sinha, at Mogadabad police station on Wednesday. The case was filed under sections 341, 331, 354 and 294 of IPC and ST or SC Act. Rajya Sabha member Pyari Mohan Mahapatra on Friday thanked Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik for offering him the chance to represent Odisha in the upper house twice. In a speech on the last day of the Rajya Sabha session, which is his last as his tenure will end before the next session, Pyari also praised the BJD for nominating him to the Rajya Sabha. The Prime Minister, along with leaders of other parties, gave their farewell speech for the 53 outgoing MPs of the House. Later, the outgoing members gave their farewell address, including Pyari, Vaishnav Parida and Bhupinder Singh. MP Vaishnav Parida delivered his farewell speech in Odisha. With the dates for the biennial Rajya Sabha polls announced, the speculation has begun on who will fill the 3 seats from Odisha that would fall vacant. Given the fact that BJD has 117 MLAs, it is a foregone conclusion that BJD will win all 3 seats, which will be vacated in due course by Pyari Mohan Mahapatra, Vaishnav Parida and Bhupinder Singh. Political observers believe that Bhupinder Singh, who left the Congress and joined BJD on the eve of the elections in 2014, might get another chance after holding the seat for 2 years. While former Finance Minister and BJD Vice Chairman Prasanna Acharya's name has started doing the rounds, Bimbadhar Kumar's name is also being touted as a serious contender since the party has no representative from the Dalit category in the upper house now. On the other hand, veteran Biju Patnaik era leader and former Minister Surendranath Naik is also being talked about in political circles as a possible candidate. As BJD has no representation in the upper house from southern Odisha, Planning Board Vice Chairman N. Bhaskar Rao is also in the race, while some claim BJD spokesperson Pratap Dev to be a rightful claimant for a seat in the Rajya Sabha.
निर्मल भावमूर्ति एवं क्रिमिनाल बैकग्राउंड नथिबो ए सब कथा को आधार करिकी राज्यसभा प्रार्थी मनोनीत हेबे बोली मु आशा करूची एवं माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ए संपर्क रे निश्चित भाव में गोटे निष्पत्ति नेबे।
मु निजे मो तरफ एपर्यंत माननीय सभापति कौन कथा जन ना कि तरफ एपर्यंत कौन सजेसन बा परामर्श मो आसी ना जदि आसे से भली किसी कथा मुझे आगे जन
संख्या तो अच्छी तो दल दल भाव मान परिस्पष्ट किंतु संख्या नथिले निर्वाचन लड़ा जीव ना ये कतार मु विश्वास नहीं मु तो कहली से संक्रांत चूड़ांत निष्पत्ति नब हाइकमांड तेबे उभयर संभावना अच्छी निर्वाचन में भाग नहीं पारे न नहीं पारे
जदि किए योग्य स्वाधीन प्रार्थी छिड़ा हुआंती ताहले भारतीय जनता पार्टी राज्य नेतृमंडली एवं केंद्रीय टीम चिंता करेंगे अंकरे भारतीय जनता पार्टी प्रार्थी जीतबे ना राज्यसभा निर्वाचन में भारतीय जनता पार्टी भाग नहीं मध्य न पारे।
While temperature went up in most parts of coastal Odisha on Friday and heat wave continued to prevail in the interior region, India Meteorological Department IMD has predicted that there would be more rainfall activities in the state under the influence of a low pressure from 14th May onwards. Talking to OTV, Mamta Yadav, Director in charge Meteorological Centre Bhubaneswar, said a cyclonic circulation had formed at 1.5 km from the sea level over eastern Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Besides, a trough line has also been formed over eastern Uttar Pradesh, stretching up to Tamil Nadu coast. But due to the synoptic systems, there is rainfall activities in some parts of Odisha. As per a Met release this evening, Talcher was the hottest place in the state today with 44.2 degrees Celsius, while temperature remained at 40 degrees Celsius and above in 14 other places. They were Balesur 40.6 degrees Celsius, Chandbali 41 degrees Celsius, Angul 42.7 degrees Celsius and Bhubaneswar 42.2 degrees Celsius among others. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, despite centre's assurance, BJD launches statewide stir demanding higher quota of price under the National Food Security Act. Commissioner Police arrest Krishna Builders owner Satyabrata Dhir for allegedly duping a man rupees 20 lakh and having links with the chit fund company. Captors release Niladri Samantrai, father of contractor Raghunath Samantrai of Molipada village in Nathama, who had been kidnapped 2 days ago. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik writes to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking his urgent intervention to save the decrepit Jagamohana. And challenging Commissioner Police, teenage girls peddle brown sugar in Bhubaneswar slums. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.